I'm not sure what the application is gonna be, but there is a lot of beatdown here on VP. They can empower the Void so he can skip that Battle Fury if he wants to, and still gets to do whatever he wants. RP Chrono is gonna be devastating.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of it's hard to kind of get those ultis off in synergy, but it's kind of like you mentioned with the Enigma Tide. It's just you cycle through the ultimates. You've got the Tide Ravage, you've got the Void Chrono, you've got the Mag RP. You've got so many ultis to fight around that they don't even have to work together. You can just use one kind of on its own if you want. And
want to just build the rest of the combo up. But one other thing is the Zeus can stop some potentially big blink daggers, so you could potentially see the Tidehunter just ravaging the ground or RP ground because of well-timed Thunder of God's Wrath. Look at Dendy's greed, man. He's going full greed here.
I think this is okay. I normally I'll just get my Zeus is 2 branches and 1 pull Tengo. You don't even need clarities really. Maybe you get 1 clarity, but you don't really need it. This here is all about the fast bottle.
I guess so, yeah. But will you be able to run for the bottle is the question. With Dazzle and Venge roaming, is it safe? I guess you have your Prophet to help you at times, but
you're fine.
It's still... Well, now with the double rune, and Goblet picks up the first $100. Yeah, that's good stuff. Gold graph already off the charts.
Oh man, it's nuts.
You want to run through the
so far ahead. It's all over. Goodbye, VP. Band Straits Rares, they're all gone. Well, they're all dead.
Okay. We haven't introduced the teams.
Alright, who you want to introduce,
Lysander? Dandy and Zeus. Well, I met Navi during TI, so they're my friends now, I guess. Navi. Both is on CK, it's Vanscore on IO. We have Zeus played by Dandy, going up against G, giving him a little shots here and there. We have Prophet played by Funix as always, getting slowed there. Is there a stun? No stun. And Goblet playing Abaddon, shielding up Funix. So it's gonna be a dual lane, so interesting lanes here from Goblet, as always. He's kind of the experimenting type.
Yeah. And this is kind of like one of the... if you want to pick something like an Abaddon, you can't just go for a straight defensive tri-lane would do nothing here. So on the Radiant side, we'll have Jordan playing the Dazzle, Yol on the Mental Spirit, BZZ or 633 playing the Faceless Void. In the mid lane, it will be G on the Magnus, taking a lot of damage from the Zeus. He's got his bottle coming out in a second, though shouldn't be going down unless he makes a mistake. And then you've got Yodes or Sidoi on the offlane Tidehunter. And G getting pummeled by Dandy in the mid lane.
Well, you can't really farm against Arc Lightning, you have to.
Yeah.
You have to stay away, especially as a mid hero, or melee hero. It's annoying.
Yeah. Zeus is already bottle crowing too. He's like, I'm going to use my entire bottle, spam you out of the lane, and then just bottle crow it up. And bottle crow did kind of receive some nerfs to some extent, but
I like how
still pretty quick.
Nerf it, but it never ever goes out of fashion.
Yeah, especially this early on. No one else needs the courier, so even if it's slower, Dandy's still going to do it. He doesn't have the ball to go for the 2-minute rune, but this is where the supports get the 2-minute rune. You get an Abaddon with another bounty rune, he gets level 3 all of a sudden. You get Vengscore on the Wisp with a high impact rune as well. And there's Goblet, bounty rune, he's almost level 3 as a support Abaddon. This is just crazy.
Yeah, he's just been picking up spare change in the river all as well. Yeah. And he picks up better because of his hats, I think. All the hats.
he's got some pretty good Abaddon hats, that's true. The Alliance Pro gear. Legendary weapon, Blade of the Demonic Vessel. That's pretty spiffy.
Navi player wielding Alliance weapons. Oh boy.
Oh, well, it's a friendly rivalry perhaps.
Pitchforks.
Husky, watch out. Dusky, oh no! Dusky! He got the skewer back, but Funny gets the Curious Knife. First Blood is gonna not be picked up. He cancelled his attack! First Blood happens bottom lane. It's the Abaddon going down to the tri-lane. I'm pretty sure he cancelled his attack there.
Funny turned around to attack. He would have gotten the kill with Dandy.
Yeah. G thought he was...
And same for G. Yeah, so G
they
was
both kind
gentleman's agreement.
Yeah, I want to say Funnick turned around and would have died, except G did not expect him to turn around, so G did not attack. That was bizarre.
No, that was weird. Is Funnick rushing Dagon?
I don't think so. Just Null Talisman.
Oh no, the Null Talisman Blade Mill, yeah. Because I remember there was this one highlight reel I saw where a Prophet rushed Dagon by 7 minutes. There was this one game, I remember, it was a pro game.
Yeah. Dagon rush is not bad on
Dagon,
Prophet.
Right? By... I can't remember who, but it was 5-minute Dagon. Was it WEE or W33, is that his name?
Oh, Funny with another ward. He wants more courier snipes. He's like, this behind tier 1 mid tower ward. It's a good ward regardless because you know when the supports have rotated towards mid lane to sit behind, and that's exactly a notice Mag TPing in.
Yeah, G lost his bottle, so that's not cool.
Yeah, lane is kind of lost for him.
At least he still
And he
has
didn't
the
get the kill.
But
Right,
yeah,
4
first
minute
blood
reign.
did go to VP though. Godblack is tanking the wounds there, he's shielding himself up. Haste through, they could get a kill here actually.
Yeah, they got
Yeah,
Dendy
man.
coming in. Dendy's got
this is
mana
a
for 1 bolt,
kill.
it looks like. They
Oh,
do
there's
cancel
a
his fire. Dendy's actually going to get gone on here. He's got an Aphotic Shield support, but he doesn't cast it. Godblack was a bit slow shielding his bloody Dendy there. Funnick TP's in his wall, gets the last right click to bring down the Vengeful Spirit. Jonim is also on the firing line. He's got no mana whatsoever. A couple more right clicks will kill him off, but Funnick himself may go down first. The slow from that Orb of Venom. That value, Orb of Venom, will get him an extra kill. Godblack will TP home, and it's top lane. Also, an aggression coming in from Havos, but Anchor Smash is just ruining his day.
And a quick TP from Yol prevented any kind of attack. But even then, I think even if they pull him in, one Anchor Smash and all forms of aggression out the door. The thing about that little engagement there really shows how bad it is when it comes to aggression. Unless you're running something like a Weaver.
They want to go on Sadoy, and Sadoy gonna get the kill first. The TP in from Funnick is gonna get 1 kill, possibly a second. He's gonna get tethered up, but I think
that's going
yeah,
to pull up that aggro. He's gonna die. No, 6 charges. But yeah,
what? Very
was that a foreign moment? I didn't see it
from Havos.
Yeah.
Kind of. He was just fighting the tide and got Anchor Smashed. We're gonna see some bottle tricks here as Havos refills Vengsor's bottle and brings a salve as well, but Vengsor just happy with the bottle charges now. He was expecting the Prophet to come in a bit sooner maybe, but Sadoy just man-fought him.
Sometimes
I guess it's also the new Chaos Knight. You don't know how much damage this new Chaos Knight's going to be doing.
Yeah, but sometimes you're just in denial when you fight Titans. I mean, I can't reduce that much damage, right?
Yeah.
And then you just hit him, hit the watermelon, and it doesn't split. Oh, there they go, pull him in again. 2 seconds in. Yotes. Is that Yotes? It says Yotes.
Yeah. You know, Tide makes this buff to Chaos Knight just look non-existent. All this extra reality
How
rift
much
damage,
bonus damage is
I don't
it?
see it.
It went from 30
it went
to 60, right?
At level 1 and level 2 it's a huge buff, but I think level 4 Reality Rift is only like extra 20 damage, but early levels it should be a lot more damage.
Okay.
G will get the bounty room before Vengscore gets up there. So far Na'Vi kind of struggling. The Wisp CK has not dominated their lane.
Zeus. Dandy. And be careful here, Yo, looking for that stun, and there's gonna be a shield up, so yeah. Oh, wow. That was critical stun of God's Wrath.
Oh!
Oh well,
Brings
boy.
the void down. Nicely
Got a little
played.
bit greedy there. Here comes the Prophet, he's coming in, he's gonna gank beyond that trapping trees and pokes him with his flower stick, and there's a shield as well, so if they try for any kind of aggressive miscall, takes out the Dazzle. Burst damage, man. And Yo out of mana.
Damage.
But there's Tidehunter with the Ravage. He could come in now. Dandy still kiting around. They're all splitting up just fine. And yeah, 4 and 4.
Yeah.
Na'Vi. They tied up.
Good burst, so that he couldn't actually. I mean, it looked bad that he didn't grave there, but I think it was just well-timed burst damage from Na'Vi.
Yeah, the Mist Coil plus the Photic Shield. Really powerful against under-level supports. Even then, they're not that under-level. I think a couple of kills here and there. Venture is nearly level 5, and Jordan is nearly level 5 as well. So, really good stuff.
Alright, so that evens things up, 4 kills apiece here. G's now got an RP, he's toying with it in the mid lane, but just be careful. Link's still nearby. Dendy going to be refilling his bottle in just a second and get that double arcane boots action. Oh, insta 400 mana for Dendy.
Jeez,
He was 0 mana and he got 400 mana with the Wisp Tether.
G, just faking the RPs. I get nervous every single time someone does that. It's like, there's no point. Why would you do it? Oh, G. Has to be
G's
very
a player,
careful
man.
here.
Oh, G. Gets
God's Wrath
to
is
the
fine.
bolt.
Okay. He should be safe, I think. Yeah. He should be safe. But one more bolt and he would have died, I think.
Yeah, that's why he went for the Skewer away, just to make sure he didn't get hit by the blind bolt. Yeah, which you can now throw.
Yeah, so the Null Talisman. Con frickin' Graddies for Funnick now. He's building
I don't
up the
think
threats.
he wants to go Blade Mail. I don't think Blade Mail's good against like these big ulti lineups.
Oh yeah. There's not a lot of bursts, you know. But the triple nulls will be really strong for him.
Smoke equals spotted. as VP smoke up G and Yol, but it got spotted by this observer board behind the tier 1 tower, so this ain't gonna work. Dandy knows he's backed off and doesn't want to get caught. He's going to swing his way top lane in a kind of safe pattern as well, knowing that he needs to kind of at least hug his tower as much as possible. And this is looking for that first RP smoke gank to try to find some kills, and they're not going to find anything out of it.
Faceless Void has opted for a non-Midas path, so gone for threats right away, and that's hint towards Maelstrom, I think. Maelstrom is the most common build, right? After
Mask of Madness normally
Madness
first.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then
Mask of Madness, then Maelstrom, yeah.
skipping Midas.
Relocate top. Uh-oh. Goodbye, Yol. TP in. There's the global ganking potential. Yol gets annihilated. First relocate just for a support bench, but it's still a kill.
Vanscore gets much needed levels, and we talked about denying this Wisp CK lane, but in the end they just sacked the Tide and just put him there, so everyone got their levels. It was that kind of game where everyone got the levels, so it isn't a game where we have staff support, so we get to see all the spells come into action, and maybe we'll see double Aghanims here from Dandy and Funnick at some point in the game.
Yeah. The Radiant support's a little, like looking at the hero levels, they're both sub-level 6, whereas Na'Vi have both their supports up to level 6 already, so looking at it from that point of view, Na'Vi doing pretty decently as far as spreading the wealth and experience around. Here we go. Sadoy has Ravage, wants to go running in, but immediate retreat from Na'Vi. They even pop the drums here. BZZ going to time walk himself in, has a Chronosphere, which he's not going to need just yet. He's got the stun from Yol, holds the Chronosphere, gets the kill.
I'm not sure they should be going in on this. There is Ravage.
Maybe throw it just to prevent Havas from fighting. He gets Chronosphere as well. Oh no, Havas, he's still alive though thanks to the Aphotic Shield, and Dazzle already dead. They're going to keep on chasing. BZZ is done for. Zeus blows him up. The chase is on now. Yol, he can't run. There's the drums on the Chaos Hunt as well as a tether movement speed. He's just going to play ring around the Rosie. But a pocket full of posies, they all fall down. And it's a Funnick TP. That's awkward. Body block, body block. Oh, he didn't get the full block. Almost blocked off the ramp, but doesn't get it. And Na'Vi showing some trademark Na'Vi aggression in the early game.
Well, the Abaddon is actually paying off, adding a lot of effective HP to his teammates actually. So it's not that bad. RP in itself is a great disable, but after the nerf to its damage, Magnus does lack a lot of follow-up. So the Abaddon kind of elevates a little bit of Navi's squishiness with the Wisp or the Zeus, and it prevents CK from going down too fast in the take ultimate. So I wouldn't say it's that bad, you know. We can't hate on Goblek's Abaddon too much.
No. I mean, right now it feels like VP have big teamfight ultis, but no damage to follow them up. I mean, you mentioned RP doesn't do much damage. Void needs items before he can do damage in Chronosphere, and Tide, he can do a bit of damage if he's hitting anchor smashes, but the supports aren't doing any damage, so Na'Vi just stay alive. CK went for a drum, so he's on 1200 HP. The Abaddon was getting shields and miscoils off, so everyone on the Na'Vi side just stayed alive for such a long time, even in the Ravage and Chronosphere.
Yeah, I think VP's course of action now would be to sit back and not be too aggressive and go on that bad side of the snowball, because you already see Abaddon looking towards the, I assume, a medallion. So they're looking for a quick Roshan. G does have his Blink Dagger, so could be making plays, but it's gonna be tricky.
It's hard to play that farm game and just avoid fights when you're against a Wisp CK as well. You want to say, okay, let's just give up towers and farm somewhere on the map, but Wisp CK relocate in, Prophet TPs, Zeus ultis. It's really hard to just split farm. Yeah. BZZ, man. He wants out. He ain't about that life.
Oh, Dandy. He spots out Yol, I think. Yeah, the Observer Ward. This is a really cool Observer Ward. Just sitting right here. Templar. Oh, Yol. Dropping really low. I think Prophet's coming in. Nah, Prophet not gonna do it.
I think Dandy maybe thought there was a Prophet ultimate available, which is why he went for that ulti.
That was close. Oh, they finally found the ward, so ward's gonna go down.
VP do have good vision here. Right now, Na'Vi actually are the ones lacking any vision on the map, but Na'Vi don't really care because they've got the stronger fighting lineup.
Yeah, I'm not sure they're that afraid of getting jumped at the moment, so for now they can just sit back, farm, make sure Havos gets his core items. I've read up about CK, and a lot of people seem to agree that if you go for BKB first on CK, you are limiting his combat potential. So, but Habos is going for that. So he's going for the old club, possibly BKB first. Gonna be stunning up the void here. I don't think he kills him. Just some little harassment here. Oh, there's a boss. Baiting up
relocate save if they need it.
Waiting. Yeah, Vanscore's waiting.
Yeah, keep an eye on Exor here. Boss gonna turn around and man fight. The Grave comes in. Possible Cronus here. He's got to catch the Wisp. He does not do so though, and he's not killing Havast. I'll tell you that. RP is available, and G gonna. Well, he's like, where'd they go? Sudoi shows up, and he's got a Ravage available. Wisp took him to the Ancients, I guess. He's coming back bottom lane shortly though. And here we go. They're back bottom, and Na'Vi have numbers. Prophet elsewhere ends up. He's just jungling. Okay, I'm like, wait, what's Prophet on low HP for? He's not been fighting.
Yeah, good patience of Magnus not to actually drop the RP there. So, gonna see what he does now. If he lands any big RPs, he hasn't actually gotten a chance to use his ultimate yet. He is now 1-0-0 though. So,
not ideal, but he's got his blink up now. You want to see even just RPs for solo kills when you're playing from behind. Just take whatever you can get, and they're down 5,000 net worth.
Oh, invisible Denji. He could get caught out here. He could walk under a sentry and get picked off. Yes, be careful.
Headed in a different direction, at least for now. Build towards a 4-star, so going for that. Deadly always loves mobility. He, like, his Invoker goes like 4-star, Blink Dagger. He prioritizes mobility more than any other mid player, I'd say.
Yeah, he's always about the fancy plays. 4-star, Blink Dagger montages. Oh, smoke. Oh.
Dendi, he scouts out Yol. Yol's like, wait, what?
Wow.
My smoke's gone. What happened?
Dendi and the Invis rune, man. Rune's OP.
Yeah. Invis rune gonna wear off. He only... Okay, he's got out a couple now,
They
looks
could
like.
get Pinsett here. Oh, they're
Goblet's
gonna
got
They might go back. The worst hero to find. He's gonna be healing past that right away. And now Yo is in a bad position. You might want to drop the Ravage right away. Panic Ravage going off. Brave going on to him. Dark Lightning. There's the RP. Looking for it. Nope. Still holding on to it. He RP's the last for both. Great stunned up, but no follow-up damage. Like I said, Chronosphere coming in. They get abandoned though. Dendi's dominating. Picks off the Magnus. Now they're going to chase off Void 633. He's got Morbid Mask, but he's going to get pulled back by that Reality Rift, and Dendi secures another kill. 7 and 12, 3 heroes lost. I think Dazzle even revived already throughout that fight, and Bench dropping really low in that fight. So it was a 4-4-2 showing teamfight recap. Nope.
Yeah, 4-for-2. Na'Vi only lose their supports though. And that's kind of Abaddon's job. Take a bunch of spells, get your ulti off, that new extra second duration. Not really game-changing, but meant Na'Vi just had, well, meant VP had to wait that little bit longer before they could kill the Abaddon.
Yeah, your support doesn't get blown up right at the start. Like most heroes, like a CM walks up the cliff, you start the fight 4v5, but Abaddon, well, he at least gets to throw out all his spells on you.
It's kind of like the ideal way for Na'Vi to start a fight, and they're fighting into
Bumble,
Chrono, Ravage, and RP. So if they can take a head-on team fight against 3 big ultras like that, they're doing something right. They got the stun off. He's gonna follow him.
That's a great.
They know there's no Ravage though.
Misses there on the most though, and got him.
I don't think this is working. He tries to go on Dendi, but he just gets shielded up, kept alive. Johnham himself is brave, but he's not going to be alive for too much longer. Prophet brings him down with the wrath of nature. They've lost 3, make it 4. It's a disaster, and you're going to be the 5th. It's a full team wipe for Na'Vi. Swap for good measure, and Na'Vi just annihilate VP in the mid lane.
Yeah, the aggression doesn't seem to have worked out for VP in the early game, and they keep trying to force fights. I think they really should sack some towers. To get that Void some farm. I mean, there's still tier 1s tank up top, there's some tier 1 tank bottom, so they should just go instead of confronting VP over and over. I think the smoke was a mistake. I mean, you could say they're desperate, but I don't know. Void doesn't have any farm, he doesn't have any damage. And power is not at the high level yet. The RP have both, but are they gonna kill him? No. 4-star from Dendi, shield, and he's fine. Yeah. It's a really tough game for G. It's only level 1 in power. Void doesn't have damage, so they should be farming.
No one has any damage. I think that's where you go for this big ulti line. You can't pick 3 big ulti heroes without any damage to follow it up. You need to farm so much in your Void before you've even got the damage to get kills, and if Goglek's not caught, he's shielding and healing up whoever's getting focused. You've got Wisp to save someone in the Chronosphere. There's enough to help out whoever gets Chronosphere that Na'Vi kind of come out on top.
Yeah, I guess I don't understand the bench first pick. Is there a reasoning for the bench first pick?
I think bench is really... I think it's okay. Because primarily picked for the Wave of Terror, being so good for the minus armor, the Roshan taking, the scouting that it gives you.
But first pick, people manage.
I think it's, teams have been doing a lot of early first picking bench. Like I think it was like during the Summit 2, like Cloud9, EG were really prioritizing the Vengeful Spirit, especially Cloud9. They were loving their bench picks.
It's more of a safe pick kind of thing then. So it's like a safe pick, doesn't really show too much kind of...
Yeah, yeah. You're not
like
picking it for being like a game-winning hero.
Oh gee, getting revealed right there by Dandy. Lightning Bolt. There's a blind Lightning Bolt scouting him out. And Dandy brings up the drop regen in the top lane. So we're going to be defending south. The VP know that the jig is up, and here comes the relocate. Watermelon in trouble. He drops the Ravage though. But it's not going to have any follow-up once again, and he's going to get chopped down. Is there a grave? There's a grave. Phantasm coming out. Yo, it's still clapping the ground with his anchor, hoping to keep himself alive. Boys, looking for a kill there. It's going to be a Chronosphere. A both getting relocated out. Just in time. Now that's a good Chronosphere. Catches 4. They get the Wisp at least. Is there a Chronosphere? There's a nice RP, but Habos hits that BKB button right in time. They pull only their batter back. Habos dropping really low though. Stun 3 seconds. 6-3-3. They swap him back. Habos could be in trouble. BKB offline. No armor to speak of. Gush in his face. There's 3 heroes down.
What a combo.
The diving. That was really quick. One after the other.
BZZ Chronos, man. That guy's legit. He came up big there, catching everyone.
Him, for one missed chrono, but that's a good one right there.
That was so nice. He had to catch everyone. If he doesn't catch either Wisp or the Abaddon, they save whoever gets focused. So fantastic play from BZZ. And Dendi was top lane. Like I'm not sure what. I guess Na'Vi thought they could get the tower without Dendi. It does get down to deny range, but that was just too aggressive from Na'Vi. They're not that far ahead that they can just take any kind of fight like that, which they want. So we'll see what happens next.
Getting an Eel Scepter, so that's going to be more annoyance for people like Void.
Yes.
And, yeah. One of the things that counter Abaddon are natural Eel Scepter builders, because Eel Scepter is just really strong against Abaddon. You pop his ulti, you heal him up in the air, he comes down without it.
Tide's going to blink now, so VP get some initiation, some better initiation.
This is
the Rat build, I guess, or.
I like to say pub build, but pub build is shadow build, so that's pretty good. It does help you with Roshan as well.
Yeah, helps with Rosh, helps whoever her boss is trying to kill just die faster with the minus armor. And Funnick he does big damage. These supports are going to melt to his right clicks.
Yeah, with this Null Talisman's double Null Talisman threats and Hannah Midas, he went back for a late one.
This time they're going to make it go on this bottom tower with Aegis in hand, as well as with Dandy.
Yep, the 3 top net worths are Prophet, Zeus, as well as the CK, so it's not looking good for VP, if you're a VP fan out there. He does have a Maelstrom now on Faceless Void. I never count out a game where a team has Void though, so...
Yeah.
It's still anyone's game until they break Rex, and even then... It's gonna be tricky, especially with the BKBs no longer being viable in that sense. It's as the game drags, it will be tougher and tougher for Havos.
And things like that, just that one fight swung things by about 4,000 net worth. So another good Chronosphere, now you've got a Blink Ravage as well. Like you're going to be setting up even stronger team fights. So now they're going to be pretty careful with how they take these next few fights. They don't want to get caught out into ulti after ulti.
I guess Goblin can feel pretty safe. Few people have the sustained potential to catch up with him.
If they go in him, they relocate in with the CK Wisp and TP the Prophet. So they have 3 heroes who can show up instantly.
Well, Scouting God's Wrath.
Yeah. And you guess what you see? VP Polar, 4 heroes huddled up in base, and they're going to go for a smoke right afterwards. But Na'Vi kind of knew they were grouped there and may be able to kind of read this one coming.
Yeah. Like, 4 of them huddling around the cigarettes.
Something fishy is going on.
Well, I can't hide from heaven. And G's looking to go for a pickup here. He does have his Ogre Club, Bloodstone for Dandy, so quicker revives. higher mana pool. I'm surprised he didn't go for any Veil of Discord shenanigans. Try and burst them down ASAP.
Yeah, this has kind of been the popular like S4 build, I'd say, and a few other players are really liking this Bloodstone
S4 is
pickup.
all the rage these days.
Yeah. S4's a Dota 2 player.
Yeah, he's all that. He's in fashion now. I mean, I hear a lot about him. A lot of his builds are just up there, and they're baiting with Void now.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know how obvious this is. I mean, Void, he's got Time Walk to escape, but you kind of got to expect him not to be alone here making plays like this. He also has been empowered, so you see the empower on him and you're like, wait, where's Magnus? He's nearby.
oh, G's gonna go for the double bluff, go to the bottom lane right away.
So
I get some farm. I think
he
he wants
maybe
to
try
retake
Cancel here as top here.
Oh,
With CK
relocate.
could-
Bye-bye,
yeah.
Jordan.
Yeah,
This Lucy getting home.
they want to try to get both. Can they get the Void as well? Probably going to TP in afterwards, but he doesn't want to TP in alone into a Chronosphere. That would probably
I
not
don't think he dies
bode
anyway.
well. Yeah, he picks up a Blink, so he could TP in and Blink, but if he pre-Chronos, then you're pretty screwed.
Dandy? You can catch Dandy, but Dagger's been cancelled because of lightning. So it's unsafe to blink.
So they get Aegis, but Na'Vi playing very tentative with the Aegis in hand.
Look at funny. Being that annoying Nature's Prophet that Emerald Bulldog made popular.
Yes.
Oh, bench! They got him out. There's a swamp. Okay, Funny might not get out of this one.
He's going to blink in 1 second, won't get it off though. Goodbye.
Minus armor. A lot of minus armor. They've got Venge to the Medallion, the Hall, as well as the gun.
You doubted the Venge pick. We can see it there.
Alright. I guess it's great for scouting.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things. Counters Bat Rider, counters anything that likes to hide in trees.
It stops Blink Daggers too now, which is
Cancels
really
regen.
crazy. Yeah.
That's the best part about him. Mjolnir now done for Faces Void, so he's getting more and more powerful. I think he can start to get some solo kills on anyone except for Abaddon and Karis Knight.
Wisp has a Vanguard, but he's probably going to that Crimson Guard.
Crimson Guard, yeah, you know. The New Bloom days die hard.
Not a very well placed ward from Go Black. Pretty sure that was spotted and pinged out by VP, although they're going to leave it there for the time being. They're making their move onto G, who does get hit. Yule stuff as well. And here comes to relocate in. No escape for the G-Man. 5 Na'Vi heroes make their way top. And it looks like they do want to commit to a push off of this. They've still got Aegis for, okay, only about 15 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, bounces them out.
Just the Wisp.
Didn't even leave the CK. Ah, he did. Yeah, he did.
This is... BCZ gets a T1 tower and he's working on a Tier 2, so you could be giving up multiple towers at bottom if you're not careful. I think Na'Vi should look to defend bottom.
They can't start their progress too much.
Well, they've got no Aegis now, so with Aegis gone, I don't think they could really go high ground.
They're
They're
gonna
going to
fight.
TP out, shot him. Oh, they cancelled BCZ's TP!
That line shot. Yeah, he's dead. He's so dead. He's panicking. Oh, he's dead.
The blind
the
bolt.
new bolt change is really good.
Oh man, I thought it was going to be the Dazzle who got caught by the CK stun, but it was Dendi with the blind lightning bolt.
You know what they say about hiding in the trees during lightning storms?
You don't do it.
Yeah, you don't do it.
HY wasn't right about everything.
Yeah, Dazzle's kind of the more religious guy, so I guess the heavens saved him. Faces Void, well, unlucky. He's got 1,600 gold, so he has that buyback if he wants it. And Dandy, he's got that Bloodstone. I don't know, I'm not feeling the Bloodstone. I'd like to see some Veil action, you know, just destroy them with magic. And
You're big. You're a carry when you're mid Zeus.
I love playing Zeus, but
if he goes the S4 build, destroying them with magic will happen because we'll be seeing a Dagon next.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, Bloodstone Dagon.
Okay.
It's a build. The burst. It's all about the insane burst damage. You like someone like a Void, he gets killed
Mask of
from full
Madness.
HP unless he gets like insane backtracks off on like the Dagon and the Lightning Bolt. But with Dagon, Arc, Lightning Bolt, the ultimates as well as a Dagon, chances are he takes at least 1,000 damage, even if he backtracks one of those big spells.
Yeah, the Mask of Madness makes it a lot easier for him to die too.
Yeah. Well, middle
Sometimes
lane.
it's just that he pops the Mask of Madness, goes in for hopeful chrono and just gets blown up. Oh, damn.
That was a dazzle.
That was. Yodes has about to be a dead watermelon. Miscoil sees him off, and BKB done for G, so he's gonna be safe from magic for 10 seconds. And Io picks up his Vladimir's offering, so it's gonna further buff up Chaos Knight as well as some of Funnick's right click.
Yeah, I like the Vlad's pickup. It can go back for the Crimson Guard later, but I think the Vlad's short term is going to be more powerful.
As well, so pick up the Phantasm. I don't know what VP can do now at this point. Look at Hopes. This is pretty ripped. He's got 1, 2, and 15 on his score. He's not really getting any kills, then he's deceived with that.
He's the assist lawyer. He also doesn't get any luck with the extra illusion. Get buyback to come in. Nice! Chronosphere catches out 3. Dev is on the outside, but he got both the supports. Kills the Wisp to start things off. What's Funnick as well? We'll get Funnick! This is not going well for Na'Vi. The Chronosphere is from BZZ kicking into play. Havas is still fighting, but he's going down. It's a 3 for nothing. Once again, BZZ makes the plays happen. Dendy! It's a long TP, but it's gonna just get off, and yo. Could not cancel it in time. Didn't have the swap, went for the magic missile, but did not play into his favor there.
Well,
these BZZ Chronos.
BZZ channeling his inner universe.
Yeah. He's got to get the Wisp and the Abaddon. Those are like the 2 targets you want to catch in the Chronosphere so they don't save whoever gets.
It's not V's fault they're getting crushed like that, actually. They're not positioning the proper way.
I think it's hard to go because he's a melee here, but Wisp should be way further back. I'm not sure how Vangskull got caught in that Chronosphere, but that was
fire here.
Now on the side. Right, and he's not playing with fire, he is the fire.
Okay.
The lightning, the rain, he's the full package right now, and he's on the chase.
Halo's delivered.
Sidoi could be ignored, he's still got Ravage.
Oh man.
Okay.
Makes me want to play Zeus again.
Looking for a TP here. G goes off to the side, gets the blink out now, and we'll find that piece as well.
They find him. RP just to run away. BKB in 3 seconds. So you gotta get out.
He can blink TP, it looks like. Right. I think that's the play. Blink TP. Oh, is this the Dendy Bolt? Is it gonna happen? Ooh. Oh!
That was close.
Close.
Not close enough.
But no cigar.
Alright. 6-3. I keep calling it 6-3. It's BZZ. Okay. Now I get it. I was confused. Alright, so BZZ. Oh, he's gonna run right into the TK. That's bad news. Swap.
Yeah, that's bad news.
Oh, he backtracked it. Right click. Oh, no, he doesn't backtrack that.
Not enough.
RNG's is not exactly on his side. Venture kick
50
gets
HP
out,
TP. That'll do.
But that was unfortunate, walking right into the CK there. And I don't know, at this point, do you get a BKB with 4.3k? Or do you buy something else?
Void?
I think he needs BKB. The magical damage just blows him up.
Yeah, you have to get the BKB against Zeus. Even if there's physical from CK and Prophet, I just don't think he can fight without the BKB. And bottom lane, G in some trouble here. Nice kind of side blink coming from Funnick. Got him. This gets low enough.
Not good, having a good day.
Dendy is godlike now. He's just cleaning house.
Zeus is back to his godly form. But then again, I think Ice Frog has been buffing Zeus non-stop, right?
It was bound to happen sooner or later.
Yeah.
Zeus.
Next up is Lina. I want to see Lina come back. He's been making a lot of changes to Lina. He's not being really subtle about it as well.
Yeah. Mid Lina, maybe a thing. Yeah. I don't know what Ice Frog's plans with Lina. Like, is he trying to
success actually?
Is he trying to make Lina a core hero, or is he just trying to like? He keeps buffing these weird, like he's buffing things about Lina to make Lina a core hero, but Lina's like designed to be a support kind of with her skill set. So
he's making her because right now with her current Dragon Slave level, she can take out range creeps in a wave you just Dragon Slave.
Yeah.
So there's that, and your early game build of the 4 Dragon Slave 1 like
Drafty here comes the Chronosphere. BZZ only gets Dendy. That is not the Chronosphere he was looking for, but Dendy can't be kept alive. BZZ, right clicking and right clicking hard, has the BKB now as well. Havas is the next target. He gets Ravage. There's no answer. The RP isn't even used. VP kill off 3 instantly. Dendy's already back thanks to the Bloodstone. There's the RP just to cancel Prophet's TP. And now BZZ going to look to secure Roshan for himself. Go Black in trouble, has a 4-stuff available. Can shield himself in a second or two. Dendy has respawned and has an ultimate available. Has picked up a Blink Dagger as well. Thinking I'm done getting Chronosphere.
Ultra kill? Oh no.
Tide gets the kill finally. BZZ still working on Roshan. Probably going to TP directly and gets bashed up.
Sonic!
This is actually not looking good for BZZ. Gets the time walk away on 30 HP. Kept alive, even graved up now.
By Roshan. He could actually go down. No, he gets bought back. He's gonna go down. Anchor smash.
Oh, what a full stop! Dandy with the sick play there. Funny gonna get himself out. Oh, that was so clutch. And now Sadoy.
Get out of here.
He's not getting away from this bolt. I don't think. Dandy onto the high ground. What just in time?
Jeez. Oh no, G.
She's fine.
Dandy in trouble, said, and was that a buyback?
What a full stop! Dandy, he's still alive, and here comes the Wiz CK with a relocate. It's all over for VP. They're gonna lose 4. What on earth did we just witness?
Opa Dondo style.
Those 4 stops are insane. Dandy playing out of his mind right now.
That Bloodstone doing work there.
That fast respawn, and then the 4 stop to save Funnick, the 4 stop to save himself.
Space making. Made so much space for CK and Wiz to respawn.
This is the Navi people have missed.
I was about to say, hey VP, come back, and suddenly...
This is the Dandy that people have missed. This is just...
Oh boy.
Navi at their... I don't know about their finest, but definitely their most entertaining.
He plays Zeus. He makes Zeus look like a puck.
Yeah, that's Dandy. He goes 4-star blink on like any hero. This is his build. He's the original creator of this. They're gonna go blinking in, looking for Yol. No, he's the only one left standing. Where are the buybacks then?
Where's my Dagon, man?
Void's got one. Well, maybe less inclined to use it now that the Venge's dead and mid-racks. Dunzo.
Oh, respawn's coming in. They're gonna go for another one. A hacks up here from Funny.
has
They're picking him off as they come up from the fountain.
No.
This is not looking good for VP. Final
Where's
fight.
the ulti here, boss? He's gonna pop it now with the BKB. Goes directly in on Yol. Yol gets great just in time. Ooh, that was close. Boss gunned up now, and it looks like Yol is going to get chased down anyways. Chaosign's going to be very careful. There is a Chronosphere available. BZZ wants more than one, though. Relocate, back out.
And G already uses RP for defensive purposes, but Pavos going to get skewered back. He's going to be skewered back onto the Wisp. G actually tunnel visioning a little bit here. Pavos will lose his Aegis. Jottam losing a lot of health, helps the weave defensively, armoring them up. Chronosphere catches the two supports and catches Funnick as well. Wisp picks off Funnick. Good Ravage follow up as well. Both stunned up. Go Black as well. Wisp trying to run away, gets smacked by the shockwave. Both going down once again. This game is really close. Go Black. So as subsequently going to Dandy first. Yo just surrounding him, and Dandy goes down, denies himself, but now Go Black is gonna run away. Is he gonna get out of here in time? I think he will, and he's gonna be.
They do get racks. Yeah. Navi get racks, pay for it pretty dearly though. It's a 6,000 gold change after that fight. It's costly.
It's costly.
They're still ahead by 15,000, and the racks now. So Navi's still in a much better position, but
Void suddenly has 3,000 bucks.
Yeah, this Void is massive. He is making stuff happen there.
Daedalus?
I think he's going to ultimately... Maybe... I don't know if he needs that as his next time, but he's definitely going to need a refresher, I feel, but probably gets like a Daedalus first, or a...
I would say Daedalus is not bad.
Daedalus, really, refresher.
Yeah, refresher. Aghanim Scepter, I think Aghanim Scepter would be great. Refresher as well. You can.
I don't know if fights are lasting long. Like he's not going to get 2 Chronospheres off in a fight with Axo, I guess. Is the main worry.
All right, refresher, I guess.
Refresher's okay.
Master of
I don't know if he wants to go for it first or as his next big item, but considering how much pressure VP are going to be under now, it may be the option. He's got a lot of damage. He's got Vengerer and Empower, so I don't think damage is necessarily
and
the issue.
Weave as well. Can't underestimate that one.
Just having a second Chronosphere, I think, could be
game breaking. With the BKB being so low now, you just
have double BKB
to lock down Pavos' BKB, and then you Ravage, and then you chain stun him.
He does have some slight mana issues. We'll see him pick up something here, and it's not going to be good.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Well, now Heart of Tarrasque plate mail picked up. He's realizing he's got armor problems. There's Dazzle Weave, there's a very farm Void, and he's still faking up This guy.
He's been playing great. I mean, rough start with some rather mediocre RPs, but
Zeus is going to be one of the worst heroes to verse as a mag. Yeah. Looks like they want Funnick at top. He's got that Deso Hex and Ogre Club. He's working on a BKB of his own. He can always resort to that kind of Admiral Bulldog type play. if he wants to try and wrap this one out for Na'Vi. Especially now that you're ahead of Rax, you can wrap Dota even harder, perhaps. Maybe TP's top onto a Treant and...
He's buying the refresher off, right? It's not an Orchid, I would assume.
Who's this? Dendy?
Dendy, yeah. Going for the refresher.
Yeah. For sure.
Scouts up, all of them taking a smoke again, I think. Yeah, they're gathering up the smokes, you'll pack.
They're gonna push out mid first is when they drop. But they can do that so fast.
5,000 gold on BCZ. Really have to see what he wants to go for. I think he has enough damage for now. With Weave, he really doesn't have to worry too much. Weave pierces BKB, so you saw Kara's Knight, he just melted through all that.
He definitely wants a buyback, I think. Like I don't think it's worth buying a refresher and giving up your buyback money maybe. But
or you could go for the gamble, you know, win a big team fight and go rolling down the lanes.
You could use like a Chronosphere a solo kill. Like the other plays, you hide your refresher orb, like Chronosphere a solo kill, and then Na'Vi push thinking, oh, there's no Chronosphere, let's go push, and you've secretly used your refresher and had that second Chronosphere.
Yeah, that's something.
But Na'Vi have got to know he's got a lot of money right now because he has not bought an item in a long time. They're probably expecting like at least 5k gold on this guy.
Game potentially could have a lot of refreshers. Mag going for refresher, Ravage, Void. Dendy.
Tide's going Shivers, it looks like. Man, no Tide refresher. Sidoi, man.
Oh, there's your refresher.
This is not the play.
This is not the time to throw.
Alright, gets rescued by Vengscore with the relocate out, but that could be the death of Vengscore. They know where he's going to be, and they are pinging it. They get an observer board down too, so they've got vision across the river.
Swap. Oh,
nice tether out.
I think what Yul needs to get himself is a Blink Dagger.
Yeah.
A Blink
I don't know
Dagger
if he wanted to swap the Wisp there though. If he swaps the Wisp, like that's an important cooldown, and then suddenly Na'Vi engage you've got no defensive swap.
Hey, but Wisp dies and you have Chrono, so you don't have to Chrono the Wisp anymore because it's dead. So. But the thing is, I think Vench really wants to get a Blink Dagger. It will really extend her reach and allow her to swap for free, if that makes any sense. She doesn't have to endanger herself when swapping. She can shift Blink and just swap and Blink, so it's kind of like a free hook.
Yeah. I think Na'Vi, the big thing here is they want to wait for Roshan, if they can.
This Magnus. Oh boy, this could be big. Funny. Oh, Skewer, RP! Are they gonna RP this? No need for that.
Need it, no.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Just to be safe. If he gets away there, you're so upset. You're angry. So immediate refresh as well from G.
Refresher's out of sight as well, so they don't know.
Yes.
They'll think, oh, RP's down, maybe.
And makes a decision right away. So he's like, let's get this refresher cooldown. It's 3 minutes, but I feel like they're also probably thinking they want to. Well, Roshan's up soon. They maybe want to contest that, but they won't have double RP for 3 minutes, so maybe just the one RP.
Do you really need 2 at this point, though?
It depends how good the Chronosphere is, and there's your refresher, or BZZ completes it.
He waited 2 minutes to hear our advice, you know.
Yeah, well, he wanted buyback, I guess.
Yeah. You know, I always have this, this thing that the player's always listening to the caster advice. You know, it's never a bad thing to have a second opinion.
He's like, this God's guy, he knows what he's talking about. Refresher, that's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
In my mind, that I wish it was like that.
I always do that when I cast Miracle games, where if I want him to pick a certain hero, I'll just talk a lot about it in the draft, and sometimes he picks the heroes. And I get really happy. I like to think it was me. Maybe he'll pick Legion Commander. He does.
Oh, Dendy.
Oh, they run into Zendy.
Chrono. It's going to 4-star. Where the TP relocates. There's a TP from Prophet, but Dendy's done for. Probably worth the Chrono. So you've got the refresher orb, so not a bad time.
Well, it's 90 seconds. I think they should have enough time by the time they push this wave up from the top lane inward. There's also a Roshan coming up, so...
Dendy has got the short respawn timer, so Na'Vi still have Roshan control. VP are going to want to wait for that Chronosphere to come back up too. They don't want to refresh now.
Now, this Empower Void thing is just really good. It's this is a force multiplier that you really can't buy with an item.
I guess the main question is what his last item will be. I mean, you mentioned the Daedalus earlier. I think that's still good.
Whoa, funny. That is some ballsy play. There's backup coming. No, bench. That's a bit. Wow, Flying just really wants this kill.
He
Pops
was
the
scared
BKB
of
charge
like
as well.
anything coming in to kill him, so he just BKBs. But
Is it worth it though? I don't know.
it's okay. I mean, it is your 10-second BKB, but I don't think having a long BKB is that important this fight. You just need the BKB for the Ravage more than anything. So a 5-second BKB
Oh,
is...
Goblak could set up something here. Are they gonna you can spin him? Relocate in? Nah.
I don't think you want to fight this Void. He's got a Chrono. He's got a Refractor.
He's got a watermelon on his back as well. Suddenly the game doesn't look that look that one-sided for Na'Vi. You know, it
No?
was looking one-sided earlier on, but now I'm not so sure Na'Vi can even take this.
This next Roshan... If Na'Vi can get Roshan uncontested, I'd put them in a pretty good position. But I think VP are going to look to fight it.
It's
And if you're up mid-racks and have Aegis Cheese in hand, you should be ahead, which, you know, I mean, they're ahead on farm, they're a bit ahead on XP, but it's still not going as well as they'd like, maybe.
Yeah. Goblak's going for Mystic Staff. Do you say Hex or Shivas?
Probably Shivas. They have the one. I don't think lockdown's the problem right now.
That's true. A lot of BKBs on board. Really, is Shiva gonna do that much for Goblak though? I would say something else would be better.
Yeah.
Maybe Aghanim Scepter. It does have damage mitigation. 7-second ultimate. Was it 8 seconds now? They buffed it. Yeah, 8 seconds, 7 seconds, and it does disperse all the damage that you take.
He's already committed to the Mystic Staff,
Your
so
allies take. Yeah.
he's probably got to make something with this. I don't think this is just casual Mystic Staff. But the problem if Void, if he time walks in without using BKB, you could hex him before he Chronospheres. But
Eel Scepter as well.
yeah,
I would say I would like to see someone try the Aghanim Scepter. Abaddon does absorb damage from his teammates when he gets the Aghanim Scepter. It's like a second overpower. Is that what it's called? From which overcharge from Wiz.
yeah.
So it could be cool.
Well,
Why play Dota where you're not trying to be cool?
Bankscore has DC. You can check where we stand right now, and it's Na'Vi upper racks here. This is our opening game for Starladder Europe today. There was an earlier match which Virtus.Pro got a default win in. But there is 5 more games today. We've got Empire versus VP Polar up next, followed by Na'Vi versus Empire, Virtus.Pro versus VP Polar, Na'Vi versus Power Rangers, and then VP Polar versus My Insanity. So some very important games today as far as who's going to be going to Kiev to the LAN finals. And I don't know if you saw the good news. Burning. The B-God is going. He's going to Kiev.
I thought there was retirement.
You know,
you never really retire, right?
I'm not hating because it means we get to see more Burning on land. So he can retire all he wants as long as it means I still get to see him play on land.
Yeah, let's retire to Starladder. Visit Europe for a bit.
But right now there's like 6 or 7 teams from Europe who could still... I'd say there's 7... Power Rangers are kind of on the outskirts with 4 losses though. But yeah, there's 7 teams who can still legitimately qualify right now. And only 4 of them are going to make it. So Secret 11-4, HR 11-4. Those 2 teams have played all their matches, and those two teams not guaranteed to be at the LAN finals yet. They could end up in a tie situation where they have to play some tiebreaker matches. It's definitely not done and dusted as far as who's going to be going to Kiev just yet for Europe. For the other regions, MVP Phoenix, they qualified for
a Korean bonus.
Yep, they qualified for the Southeast Asia / Korea division, and then we have IG playing with Burning as well as CDEC. CDEC who've been really impressive lately for China. And then America was the Sneaky Nyx Assassins, now known as Team Fire. So
Team
no
Fire?
EG this Starladder.
Like Fire?
But should be fun. I'm looking forward to the Starladder LAN finals.
Okay. I've not been following. It's really been tough, but there's been a lot of tournaments going on.
Yeah, don't worry, I have not been following that closely either. Na'Vi straight into Roshan though. The Ampors comes and Sedoy is ready with Ravage.
Fly. That's
Max top though.
Why not?
Oh, Mag TP top. He's got no TP. Roshan's dropping too fast. They're too late. This is really bad. Sedoy does blink in, but has the full staff escape to the high ground.
They
So
might catch Frangos, and I think that is.
I think he's just going to catch. No, he's going to time walk. No BKB needed.
Bench going down. Oh, well,
Alright.
One bench. Okay, not that
They
bad.
cut their losses, but
Bench going for BKB herself, which is weird.
either that or a Halberd, but I don't think Halberd's too much of a thing right now.
Could use it on profit.
Right, just the Zeus damage. Zeus with an Aghanim, or no Aghanims, but just with a Refresher plus ulti is just doing so much damage, so...
Vaporization commencing. Here comes the Refresher.
So Na'Vi, a Refresher Zeus, Aegis and Cheese in hand. Aegis on her boss, Cheese is on the Wisp, so we can have that first heal. The double Cheese in theory.
Hey, Merry Christmas! It's Christmas in Singapore.
Happy Christmas, Lysander. Still Christmas Eve morning here. It's weird saying Christmas Eve when it's 7 in the morning. It's like it's Christmas Eve, but it's 7 in the morning. Not really an evening.
It's 12:30 here. Christmas Day. I guess I could, extend my Christmas by living on your time zone.
You just gotta keep flying west, and you'll have the longest Christmas day ever.
On the plane.
Yeah, maybe you'd get one of those fancy new Singapore Airlines seats which cost like $20,000. Like it's the thing above first class where you have like your own suite on the plane.
Oh yeah. I don't think
that's what you should spend your Christmas day doing.
I would get on those one day. Not enough money.
It costs like $20,000 or something, like for a flight from like Singapore to London or something. It's crazy.
Yeah. For people with too much money.
Yeah. I read a blog post about someone who experienced it and was like, yeah, this is legit. You get like Dom Perignon and like everything you could ask for, like gourmet meals. It sounds pretty legit.
Yeah. Let's have a BTS party one day.
Yeah. All those esports dollars. We'll start a new Kickstarter to get us on a Singapore Airlines Premier class. I don't even know what it's called. Luxury class.
Yeah. Okay.
Here we go.
Meanwhile,
Na'Vi.
Watermelon trying to hold out the invaders. There's your debuff. They're going in. They're going in.
Oh, he's got no one. He fakes the corner but doesn't see anything.
RP!
Nice RP. That's number 1. There's a number 2 as well. Chronosphere catches nothing. BZZ, it's a zoning Chronosphere. Dendy walks into it now. BZZ has a second. He's going to have to use it. He refreshes after getting swapped out. BKB as well. Where's the Chrono? Catches out. Phonic Dendy's outside though. He refreshes. Ultis and DP. They've only lost 1 though. Now BZZ without a BKB. He's trying to fight. He's succeeding. Time walks out of there as well. Na'Vi have lost 2. Prophet buys back. They lose BZZ. He's got a buyback, I believe. Does do so immediately. G now. No RPs. No Chronospheres. No Ravages. How do you fight without these ultimates? And I think the answer is you don't. As Dendy gets himself a triple kill. Go Black. Could be in some trouble here, but going to shield himself up. He scurries away and VP just don't have their ultimates. They can't really fight anymore. Na'Vi are too healthy.
Oh, Black just keeping everyone alive, and it also comes on second for both life. You are right. Whoever gets engaged is uncontested. I think G might be kicking himself with that top TP now.
Na'Vi just killed Roach so fast. That fight was really tricky. Like BZZ was searching so hard for the perfect Chronosphere. He threw one blind uphill, hoping it would catch the Na'Vi backline like the Wisp or something, but he just couldn't find it. Now VP going to go for one last hurrah here. Down 4 racks and realizing they've got to make something happen. Casual powerful invasion.
Dandy's push cannon blind. But then where you really want him.
He's got buyback though. If he dies, he just buys back. Yol now and gets sprouted up. Reckless down. Easy pickings. And all G can do is scurry back to Fountain. He's got an RP in 5. Chronosphere in 12. This is it. They've got to try and stall this, but they're going to get Mega Creeps, it looks like, and I don't think there's much left they can do. Nice RP with the cleaving damage here, but the Zeus first. It's too much. Na'Vi, they've got Mega Creeps. It looks like they will pull out a win, just barely, against Virtus.Pro. There's the GG.
You're gonna pull some stats here on the Dandy hero damage.
The
arc lightning damage is insane with the static field.
Big stuff from Na'Vi. That was a much needed win and a tough one at that. The positioning from Na'Vi in that last team fight at bottom lane was so good. Vengscore was like hiding in that little spot by the cliff and the trees. They split up so well. There was no good Chronospheres available. The RP could only catch the Chaos Knight with one more. Like Chaos Knight and Abaddon getting RP, no big deal. Abaddon has the ultimate, Chaos Knight had the Aegis. VP just couldn't find a good ultimate, a good Chronosphere, a good RP because of Na'Vi's positioning.